Hey guys, Huzzy here, bringing you another video. Now, welcome back to Iron to Diamond. There we go. I forgot what I was doing then. But yeah, welcome back. We return in Bronze 434 LP. Last episode, which was a couple days ago that I'm recording, was a loss where we played Kai'Sa, and which is a bit too much going on. We obviously had that Annie that it kind of did seem she was a brand new kind of league/ranked player, which again, not really going to give them a hard time because everyone starts somewhere, you know. I once was that Annie. But my advice with it is just when you're going into ranked, make sure you know you're ready to get into ranked. And you can avoid, you know, buying a Doran's ring and stuff like that as support. Right, so we're top lane. I think I'm going to try and get a donated pick done. Again, we've got a lot of donated picks. Because again, the way that we're doing it, if you're wanting a pick and it's not in the list down below, if you tune in while I stream and you have to gift 5 Twitch subscribers and you get to pick a champion. I believe you can do that when I'm offline. I think so. You know, if you never can catch a stream, then feel free to do that anyway. And then you can message me on Discord or Twitter about what champion you want as a donated pick. So what I'm thinking is maybe like a little bit of a solo queue orientated top laner this episode. Maybe a Teemo or a Quinn, possibly. Just to kind of get them out of the way. But it'll be... I wouldn't want to pick really one of those two unless I know what I'm against. So I kind of want to wait. If they don't pick their top laner here, then I don't know if I... Oh, God. Silas in, like, bronze. Oh, God. That makes me a bit nervous, if I'm honest. I think he's not very good, by the way, as a champion. So, yeah. Alright, we're against a Scion. Scion is very tanky, but it's like, can I snowball early with something? Maybe? But I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the risk. I think maybe we'll just go something a little bit more... Damn, I was going to go Yasuo. Something a little bit more grounded. Let's just go Darius. Yeah, let's go down. I was going to go Tryndamere then. But yeah, let's go something a bit more grounded, because I just thought if I go something a little bit risky, and then we've also got a Silas, which I'm not expecting him to do very well, you know, that could go pretty bad. I was thinking about Tryndamere, and we will play him in the series again. I'm not a fan of the champion, but that's the point of Unranked to Diamond / Iron to Diamond, is I get to Diamond playing random things and not really playing the champs I normally play. That's kind of the fun part of the series, really. Yeah, I didn't really want to pick Quinn or Teemo into a Scion, because inevitably he'll just get too tanky for me to do anything to. So, yeah, right. So, team comp. I do like our team comp, but just the Silas is just... Has he played him at all? Is it his first game? Did he play him on the PBE? These are all the things that are going through my head. Also, let's go Dunk, actually. Let's go Dunk Master. Because let's try to do some dunking on Darius. Alright, welcome to the game. Today we're playing Dunking D in the mid lane. And again, no loading screen because, again, there's just no point showing it. Everyone's unranked. I'll start showing that stuff when, you know, people are placed and stuff. Very nervous about this game for a couple of reasons. Firstly, Dark Harvest Jhin. It's only worth if he gets probably over 30 stacks. I don't think he's going to do that. He's also started Cull. And Grasp the Undying Thresh. I don't know why. So, yeah, that's a little bit weird, if I'm honest. And they should definitely not play aggressive. He's got Cull. The only way that they should play aggressive is if they get a hook on Sona. That's it. They get a hook on Sona, kill her, fine. Apart from that, I wouldn't really risk it, to be honest. Top lane, it's going to be hard to snowball off a Scion, depending his playstyle. A lot of Scions just play really passive, but it should be fine. I'm nervous about mid lane as well. So again, I'm generally a little bit nervous about this game. You don't normally see Trundle in the jungle anymore, and he's not a great solo queue jungler. Brand new champion. It's probably this guy's first ever game on the champion. Cull, Dark Harvest Jhin, and Grasp the Undying Thresh. So yeah, there's a cause for concern, but we'll hopefully be okay. Alright, just checking everything's aligned is brilliant. Okay, so it's a Shaco, which I'm going to ward there, because he could do red come top instantly. Alright, Mr. Scion. Okay, so he went Corrupting. That's very squishy. There's the level 2 gank mid. So every time he uses his Q, it does give me an opportunity to Q myself. If he comes too close, I'm first blooding him. He came too close. Okay. Number 1. Let's go back straight away. Make sure you use your gold advantage. What the Siren's biggest mistake there, by the way, was just not noticing level 2. I've said it before, level 2 power spike used to be a much bigger thing in League of Legends. It's definitely calmed down over the recent years. But the level 2 power spike was the thing in League of Legends. So I'm going to be honest, I'm going to guess they're going to camp the Sylas. One of two things. One, because it's a new champion, the enemy team probably thinks it's overpowered. You know, normally new champions are. But also, it's also good that, you know, this guy might not have any idea what's going on Sylas as well. So why not shut down somebody that you probably think isn't going to be great on their champ? Generally quite a good idea. So this guy is a little bit aggressive, but it's kind of, you know, hurting him in the long run. But yeah, no, I think Sylas is really weak as a champion, by the way, personally. All the testing that I did on the PBE, he's not strong. Again, a lot of people just thought he was strong because, you know, you had really good ranked diamond players on the PBE just smashing bronze people. That's not an indication that a champion is strong. So, yeah. Wait, why is the enemy misfortune? Thresh! Thresh! Lantern! Holy moly, the map awareness. Whoosh. At least he's okay, but holy moly. Can actually freeze this guy out a bit. I cancelled an auto attack. Do, 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 do. Okay. Why doesn't this guy hasn't flashed away from me once, by the way? He still has flash up. I don't know why. Just reaction times, I guess. Again, a lot of people have always said to me, what is one of the biggest differences between high and low rating? Reaction time. You can't underestimate reaction time at all. Oh, they're so tanky. Like, die! Please. Yeah, the only thing that I like about Sylas, obviously, well, two things, okay? Ult is cool, but it, you know, the ult is only good if the enemy team has good ults to steal. Arguably, the best ult on the enemy team to steal this game will probably be Sonar Ultimate or Misfortune Ultimate. And then really his W, but the W also is kind of situational because it can get you killed as well. So, I don't know. I just don't think he's very strong. I have heard some people... Wait, Thresh just walked into them. This Thresh doesn't seem great. Oh, no. And then the Trundle question mark when he went in completely alone as a support. Oh, boy. We're just going to do that just to save the headache for the game. Again, it's a good idea to do. That's really bad. Yeah, we needed a carry. Okay. Again, Darius can carry. The problem with it is, you know, am I going to get chain CC? The cool thing is, a lot of the enemy team actually has to come close to do damage. Like, the Shaco has to go on top of people. The Kassadin is a melee mage, so he has to go on top of people. So it's not like they can just purely kite me away. You know, if they had a Xerath or something, that would suck. But they don't. So that's a good point for me. I could be freezing this, by the way. I don't really want to. I want to keep killing the Scion, so I need him with me if I want to kill him, obviously. So, yeah. Okay, so just general tip if you're playing a Conqueror champion, don't engage before you have Conqueror stacks. I like it. He flashed finally, but just too late. So yeah, I did go Ignite on purpose. Ghost potentially is still better this game, but Ignite is helping me Snowball. Ghost would help me later in the game, if I'm honest. But yeah. Again, don't play new champions when they first come out. Maybe it's worth banning him today. Which is annoying because, again, I think he's a pretty weak champion, so he's definitely not ban-worthy. But the ban is more just to stop your own teammates playing it. I hate when you have to do them bans, but banning, again, the basic principle of banning is not just for the enemy team, by the way. A lot of people always think that bans are just for the enemy team. No, bans are for also what you don't want on your team. If you always lose when there's Yasuo on your team, ban Yasuo, that's fine. You're using the ban system as it's intended. Because if the ban system was only intended for the opposite team, then your ban would only count for the opposite team. It doesn't. It bans a champion for both teams. So, yeah. I'm just hoping that, like, no feeding is happening. Like, bot lane, they're hanging in, but I'm not expecting a Dark Harvest Cull start Jhin to do anything, really. So, yeah. Who smited early? Trundle actually smited early, by the way. I'm hoping he actually engages on him, but I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know why he engaged early. Smited early. That was a bit weird. Oh, that minion block. Rip. Really want to get the first blood tower. Trundle has just wrecked that guy. Wait, Sion? Dude. Don't think he's dead. He might be, but I don't think so. I thought he just killed himself for some reason there. Don't think he... Yeah, he has his W up, so... Okay. Chain vest and 2 rubies. I actually prefer giving it to him. That's fine with me. Gave it to the Sion and actually reset his gold instead of giving it to a Kassadin. That's fine. Silas ping's missing and Kassadin was top. Ugh. Alright, they got a kill in bot lane, which is nice. But if you noticed where the kill was, it was, I think, the enemy team were diving. So if Silas didn't show up at that specific time, I think they were in trouble. Ooh, he's 2 levels down. 2 levels down on farm. But Jin's, I don't know, he's 101. And also the Misfortune build is very weird. What the... I don't know what she's building. That's only static. Neither of those items Misfortune might not even build, but she definitely doesn't rush. Eek. Surely he should have kept running at me. Oh my god, are you serious? He had so little health. We got it. Yeah. I've been working to try and get that like the whole lane phase. I'm rich. Uh-oh. I really don't want my team to do like any... Literally, I don't want them to do any type of fighting. I'm not even kidding. I just don't think it's going to go well for us. Good Sonar ult by Xylus there. You know, that sounds weird me saying that, but it was good. Alright, thankfully they did... They went... It was okay. It wasn't a complete disaster, but still. He rushed out... So again, make sure you're aware of the new champions coming into the game, because if you don't research that stuff, that's up to you. You know, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage because you're not actively reading or looking into what's new in the game. Oh, that timing though. Really? What are the chances that I went for that the moment that a misfortune turns up? A rapid fire rush misfortune. Damn. Like, why is a misfortune, a level 8 misfortune, even going for red? I need to start roaming. Okay. Red buff, actually. Thresh didn't press R. Oh, really? I can 2v1, I'm pretty damn sure. Seeing Silas use Misfortune ult is just bizarre. Alright, cool. Carry pants are on, man. It's what you gotta do when you're a little bit worried about your team. I'm going back. I've got 2,000 gold. I'm probably going to go a more aggro build than I normally do on Darius. Or do I? God damn it. Let's just do this build. I've got an extra longsword, but I can use it for something else later. Thanks for resubbing, Goku. Again, anybody in Twitch chat, thanks very much for watching. I do have sub sounds muted at the moment. I've just muted them for placements, basically. Just so I can concentrate a little bit more. People asking Titanic. I actually don't really like Tiamat items all that much. This is really why I don't want my team to be fighting without me. Okay. They're dead. Mountain Dragon's up soon. We can probably just do that. So I will say the enemy team doesn't really have anything that they can stop me with. Their comp isn't great at shutting me down. I don't really know what I want to build. Let's just get one of those. Will I get a Penta this game? It depends. I can definitely get one, but all 5 of the enemy need to be together. I would have got a Penta there if Sign was there. Because I was snowballing at that point with my passive and ult. Black Cleaver. No, I've got Triforce. What does Silas say? Weird interaction with Shaco's ult. What would the Shaco ult interaction be, actually? Would it just be... Ah, he's there. Damn. Would it just be like a copy of himself? Or would it be a Shaco clone? How weird would that be? Am I going full AD? Oh, relatively. When you have the opportunity to carry, you definitely try and maximize the opportunity. It's why, like, tanks are fine in solo queue, but obviously you're not maximizing any type of carry potential if you're going a tank. If I was Sion, say roles were flipped and I was really fed this game, do you think I could have the same carry potential? Probably not. Tanks rely on your team, basically, a little bit too much. I like playing tanks, though. You get a Silas clone if you do Shaco. Okay, that's not bad. Think about, like, the design of Silas, though. The one thing I will say is that they literally had to think of every single champion ult reaction. How every single champion works with Silas. That's quite a lot of work. But that is a lot of work. And that's why, like, oh my god, that block. That's why sometimes when they're doing ults, Silas will just transform into the enemy champion, because they couldn't have programmed Silas animations at every single ult in the game. So it's easier just to transform him. Which is completely fair enough. I really want to try and get an inhib or something, because inhib kind of like guarantees pressure. Ah! Oh god, I thought that was actually Shaco, but then I was like, wait, he's dead. Questionably. I had no stacks on Misfortune. Oh. Well done. So yeah, we had to put the little bit of the carry pants on, but again, that's kind of what solo queue is all about. If you want to climb, carry. That one. He's back there. If I had ult, I'd be confident to still go for this, but I don't have ult. Seeing Sonar ult like that is so... I'm dead. Nah, damn. That's 1,000 gold. Like, the Sonar, look up the champion before you play ranked. Again, if you're not doing that, you're massively putting yourself at a disadvantage. I will say, again, I'm trying not to be, like, you know, annoyed. These obviously are low rating players, but that should be expected for a ranked player. No matter what rating you are, you should be looking up changes in the game, or at the very least, if there's a new champion in the game, you should be looking what that new champion does. Because holy moly. I think I will go one defensive item. Because why not? Technically, this still gives me damage, so... But it just makes me harder to kill, and I still do damage, and I run faster at people. It's kind of like a win-win-win. Okay. Team. Okay. I can take it. Ah! I tried my best. Oh, these guys are hard to carry. Can you guys just screw... I don't know why Trundle and Thresh were here. Just making the game more difficult than it needs to be. Nah, that wasn't Jin's fault. He didn't have, what's it? He didn't have a Thresh backing him up, so... Also, if the Silas is trying to make a quippy remark, there's a difference of me being 15-3 and the rest of the team being not. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, people I've heard of role ranked is a little bit of a mess, I've heard so far. And it was, apparently it's the mess that I was worried about the most, that basically when people aren't getting their position, they just literally don't care. Because there's literally, like, there might be some form of punishment, but it's nothing. Like, it basically doesn't matter. It might be, like, -3 LP, I don't know. Like, it really doesn't matter. So, yeah. Kind of expected role rank to be a mess. And again, if you don't like role rank, by the way, and you don't want it to stay in the game, Riot is completely open to removing it from the game, but they need to hear people saying that. If you're going to just continue playing ranked and not really voice your opinion about it, they'll keep role ranked. So, voice your opinion about it. And hopefully it won't be in the game long. Did no one I killed? No. Wow, all the targets I went for just didn't get finished off. Damn, that sucks. Good. I want Mountain Dragon. But yeah, the basic principle of it would just never have worked. Overall rank to me, and again, obviously that doesn't guarantee it's not going to go away. Riot might be set on wanting to keep it, but when you have one rank that you only will care about because there's only an incentive to get one rank to high rating, there is literally no incentive to play the other roles and care about them, especially when there's no like disadvantage really to losing on the other roles. Like that to me was a massive, and again, I did tell Ed that, who's the head of ranked, when I've had chats with him and stuff. I think he thought the player base would be better than trolling or not caring. In my mind, I'm like, does he know the league player base? What are you doing? I'm going GA next, by the way. Yeah, like someone just said, you can see it being good in Korea. I agree. Korea is legit the only server that I pretty much see it working. And people are like, what? Why? Koreans have a very different like ethic to the game than the rest of us, pretty much. And a Korean doesn't mind playing the same thing 200 times in a row if it means that they all just get better. The West isn't like that. Go. Go! Use Scion ult! That's hilarious. Thought he would have backed off. Oh, we're making this game so harder. Just Droop has 5. Thresh or someone always dies before. Holy moly. Again, I'm not getting annoyed, but I don't know what the hell's going on. So, like, people I think agree, let's group as 5, but especially this Thresh that's just walking into the enemy team, and then we're not 5. I'm so fed and I should be able to carry, but it's really impossible to carry when people are just walking into the enemy team. They are doing it. They've got Baron as well now. Oh my god, we could lose this game, I'm pretty damn sure. Trundle, you're the jungler. Trundle. 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 Why doesn't he go and help? Like, luckily my team seems to be doing okay. But, like, why was Trundle just AFK in mid? Bummer. Again, what we said, what was it, in episode 1 maybe? One of the biggest things that I've noticed already with this kind of rating bracket is just map awareness. And again, decision making is weird, but I kind of think the decision making is weird because the map awareness is bad. Like, honestly. Okay, that was a good pillar. I'm just going to tank the tower so they're fine. There you go. Getting that's actually a pretty big deal because that's a Baron buff. We just need a run. Chin. Okay, there's the Shaco. I was like, if he's been complaining about getting one shot by Shaco, okay, fair enough. But don't put yourself in a position to get one shot by Shaco. As in, don't go alone as an AD carry, for example. They should be okay. Like, Shaco just did no damage. I don't mind keeping the Misfortune and Kassadin with me at all. I got the E, so she's dead. Woo, this game's intense! That one. You could tell which one it was because he had to press the attack stack. Interesting. Oh, I don't want to go anymore. Let me go back. I'll remember you. I don't know why he, like, directly did that. Like, yeah, he came over to save me, which is cool. But I don't know why he just didn't run down with me. I think we both would have lived. Oh, well. Thank you for your service. This game, I will say, as crazy as this sounds, is still losable. I'm half the kills of my team. Nice, 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 nice. Go, go, go! Why, no, go. I don't know. I think they could have gone then. Need to back off after those moments and they'll be fine. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! That Q that I got all that AoE damage and the AoE healing. Oh! That was close. Oh! I don't want it to be that close. Ever again. And that's my second quad of this game. That might have been a Penta opportunity. I don't know which kill I didn't get. Ugh. People are scared that the tank meta might come back. What do I think? I hope the tank meta comes back. League is better when the tank meta is around. The tank meta brings balance. You know, like a Grey Jedi is supposed to bring balance to the Force. That's what tanks do to League. If it's done well. If tanks aren't overpowered, which they can be, but if they don't make tanks overpowered, then tanks are really good for the game. Because it's the classic, like, fantasy video game aspect. You've got the tank that's in the front protecting. You've got your damage dealers. Like, it works. It would be like, if in current League of Legends, it would be the equivalent of going into a raid without any tanks. It's not done. I knew I got that. Come here! Come on! Oh, you hate to see it. Okay, let's just go and... Is Halo Blades good on Darius? No. It's not needed. Conqueror is just 10 times stronger. She doesn't have flash, right? The Misfortune? She does have flash. Damn, my bad. I was like, right, I'll kill both. Or I'll kill none. Because I thought she didn't have flash. Blech. Why aren't we just ending? They're doing Baron. I missed. Huh. Oh, towers with my bleed. You bleed. Alright, can we end? Maybe. Alright, there we go. That was Darius. That was game 4, I think, of Iron to Diamond. This one was a pretty stressful. But if you guys enjoyed, let's say, the hyper carry on Darius, smash the like button. Let's try to get minimum like 1,000 likes. Because, you know, that was a bit hard. But it was fine. Yeah, you know, when you need a climb and your team aren't doing great, what do? You put the carry pants on. It's that simple. If you don't do that, then you're in the rating that you're in. It's kind of that simple. So, honourable, I'll give it to Trundle. He kind of stayed quiet and didn't really do anything, like, bad from memory. But yeah. And again, some people say this is the one disadvantage of doing Smurf series. And I do grant you, it is a disadvantage in the point that if I wasn't on this team, my team would have lost 100%. Like, if buts or maybes, they would have lost. And I do see that point, but again, it's a lot of education for thousands of people to see what you kind of need to do. Hopefully you got some lessons on Darius and how to snowball. But basically, I'm only going to affect these individual players once. We'll never see these players again. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. So we gained 57 LP, which is a little bit low, if I'm honest. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But that makes us the high bronze 4. So our next win, hell, we might even skip divisions. Remember, you can do that. So we'll either go to bronze 3, in our next win, or we'll go to bronze 2. If the game thinks that we are worthy, it'll jump us to bronze 2. So yeah, we're now 3-1. We were 30. I didn't even know I had 30 kills. Okay, 30 kills, 5 deaths, 8 assists, 208 farm, and damage done, dealing a little bit of damage. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was one of the biggest carries that I think I've ever had personally in a Smurf series in general. But it was fun. Again, Darius is a great champion for snowballing, and don't even think that this is just because of a Smurf thing. This is also a Darius thing. Darius is also very, very good at doing what I just did, is taking over his lane, and even just taking over team fights. Like, yes, the enemy team got me a couple times, but I got off a lot of damage and was getting focused as a Darius. So that's really good. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, throw a like on the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.